Previously, I showed you how to use showbie in your classroom. I showed you how to create the account, how to set up your students, how to set up an assignment, and how to grade. So now I'm going to show you how to get students' work from other programs into showbie as an assignment. So you're going to go back into showbie. And I'm talking about an assignment such as writing or a presentation. So to do that, you're going to have to create another assignment. So you click on this tool again, and you create a new assignment. For a writing assignment, for instance, I would title it. So let's say we are doing persuasive writing. I would type it persuasive. And let's say it's due down the road August 13th. And I'll put the end of the school day that it's due. So I'll put 2:55 p.m. is when it's due. That gives them their cutoff that I need it, and then I'll save it. But I can always make changes. If I need to give them more time, I can always change that. Now, I have shown you that you upload a document and you give them something to write on. Well, a writing assignment's a bit different. They can't do it that way. They have to write it and then submit it to you. So what I do in my shared folder, you can leave this blank, or I like to set up the guidelines for my assignment. I will tell them my expectations for what I expect them to write. So I would type up in a Word document what I want them to write, and then I will also add my grading rubric so they know what I'm looking for, and then I would upload that here. Now, the student, they will read that, but then they go into a writing program on their tablet, or they can do it within a laptop, computer, whatever works. If they're doing the computer, they can do Word and then email it to themselves as a PDF, and then upload it from there online like I showed you earlier. But if they're doing it on the tablet because you don't have computers, you would go to Pages. And Pages is just like Microsoft Word, but it's the Apple version. So you're going to go into Pages and you're going to create a new document. And you're going to select the one you want. Obviously, you want the portrait, not landscape. And they can just set up their assignment and start writing. Like I said, this is just like Microsoft Word, and everything you need for your assignment would be up here or right down here on your keyboard. You can change the font, change the style type, and then you can just sit here and type up your paper. And this is my fluent Swedish, as I learned just a couple weeks ago from someone that this is beautiful Swedish. Okay, so now their paper's done. They're ready to go on and send it to you to have you edit it for them or even grade it. So they're going to click on this box with the up arrow. They're going to also click on Open in Another App. Okay, they have 4 options for how they're going to send it, for the file format at least. They need to choose PDF. If they do not choose PDF, you will not be able to make any marks on the assignment. So they'll choose PDF, then it'll give them an option of where to open it. They're going to choose showbie. And then showbie will open up another screen, and they select the class they want to send it in. For elementary, typically they'll only be in one class. Middle school, high school, they might have multiple classes based on how many teachers use it. So right now our student is in test class 2.0. Then they need to click on the assignment they're going to send it to. They can click on other assignments and upload it there, but they can't move it. They'd have to re-upload it, or you would have to go find it and grade it in another assignment. So make sure they put it in the right spot. So they will click on Persuasive. They will find their name in this menu and click on it. And then they want to check that it's the right class, the right assignment, and that it's to the right student. And then they're going to add their file. And now their file has been added, and they can go back into showbie, and they will click on their name, and their assignment will pop up. And they can open it, or you can on your iPad and see their paper. Then you can use the writing tool to mark on their paper the different things, or you can use the comment thing to, in the margins, make comments to your students. Another option is when you're done with that, you can click on the plus sign. There we go. And then you can do a voice note and record notes to your students for what you would like to see in their paper. And then the student, They either, if you did not want them to do any more, they can see what you put, or they can see what you put and go back into Word and make the changes. So now I'm going to show you how to do it from another program. So you're going to create another assignment. I'm going to show you, let's say you're going to do a book report. Not a bookmark, my bad. Book report. There we go. And then you're going to choose the due date and time. I'm just going to keep it here for time right now. So now you have your book report. Once again, in the shared folder, you don't need to upload anything unless you want to do your rubric or your assignment guidelines. Now, book report. I like to have my students do it in either Pick Collage or Keynote. Pick Collage, all they have to do is save the picture, and then they can upload the picture from their camera roll right into the assignment. Now, you can also use Keynote, which is like PowerPoint, and it's just as user-friendly. The only thing I want to tell you about using PowerPoint is if they do any of the effects, it will not show up into showbie. So make sure they know just to change their colors and fonts and add pictures, but do not do any of the visual effects that they allow you to do, because they will not transfer to showbie when you convert it. So they're going to set up their PowerPoint or Keynote, and then they can have as many slides as they want. They can do their title, they can upload pictures and do all kinds of typing, different colors, whatever they want for their book report. And as long as they meet your criteria, they're good. So then they're ready to send it to you. This is where you will go again, just like in the last document. You're going to open it in another app, and then you're going to choose PDF again. That way you can write on it. And then you're going to do showbie. Choose your class. Choose your assignment. And then your name. And then make sure it's in the right class, assignment, and to the right student's name. And they're going to add their file. But it's not going to take them back to showbie again. It's going to take them back to Keynote. So they're going to have to go back to showbie. And they're going to click on their name. And now their presentation will show up. And as a teacher, you can write right on here, or do the little comments like I did earlier, or you can go back and do a voice recording for them. So that is how you can upload documents from other programs, so you're not stuck to just uploading worksheets that you've made. You can actually be creative with what your students submit, and that is how you use showbie.